Hi guys, this is Harry Jacobs from Gaming North of 60. We're here at Tabletop Simulator. I really wanted to show you this neat new workshop item that just popped up. It's Dwellings of Eldervale. So we're just going to go in there. For those who haven't seen Tabletop Simulator before, this is a board game simulator that allows you to build board games through their workshop, and some of them have a very high level of scripting. And as you can see, here's Dwellings at the high level. Popped up here is the start of the game. So one of the things I have to do, of course, is to pick a color. So we're just going to pick yellow so it can be in the center. And then I'm going to start the game, and it's going to, I can randomly choose some elements. I can play with the advanced tiles that are there, but we're just going to play start the basic game. So let's just start it. Let's go with the dwarves, the Stonehelm dwarves, and you can see it creates the screen. So for those who haven't played Dwellings, it is a worker placement sort of area control abstract dungeon dive type of a game. Up here are the dungeons, and you can see our four colors that are available: yellow, black, white, or blue. Purple. They correspond to the board here. You can see that this is the ghost because we're playing in solo mode, and what the ghost does is use a set of cards, the automa, based on some die rolls. It's going to lay down different characters or workers, and then do what the cards tell you to do. It's all automated, which is kind of neat. So for those who haven't played, really, you can see there's a monster out here. There's the 5 dungeon tiles. Each of them have a action, and then your resource tiles. Now the first round is kind of neat that we don't actually have a battles, so you can be battle free. Now the one thing that I will say is that they are short a component here, not a big one. I'll just put it here because we're not on the glory track yet until after we do our first recall. So I want to look up here because dungeon diving is where we want to go, and they've already taken purple, but we need gems, hammers, scrolls, and a shifting wall. Each time an opponent moves up the chaos track, gain 1 potion. That's not bad. But I think swords, potions, gold is always good in terms of a resource. We want to get to the dungeon, which is over here, but let's take a look at our special abilities. So your warrior here, your warrior rolls 1 additional battle die as long as you have at least 1 tool in your supply. Mining, when you regroup, you gain 1 gold if at least one of your workers is in a ruin. So we want to end the game in a ruin, end your turn in a ruin when we do a pullback, and the rest is normal. So I'm not here to explain the rules here. I'm just showing you this kind of a neat setup and scripting for those people who already know how to play the game. Here's our cards. Complete the book. You have 7 cards. To complete this quest, you must roll 6 dice, and so again, play after you like. For any reason, you may roll up to 3 dice. So that's kind of neat. You can get a roll up to 3 dice for a gem. That looks like, or I think you gain. It looks like you gain something. But anyway, what I really wanted to show you here was the fact that so we're going to start. I'm going to grab that gold. So we're going to go up, and we're going to start here. And you can see the ghost automatically pops on. So I'm going to grab the gold as a resource. I'm going to put it in my resource tray. Now this is updates. You can see the resource trays down here. We start off with 1 of each. I just keep this here until I actually trade it in. It won't register on the track. Now that's all I do. I'm going to hit do ghost turn. You can see now the ghost turn has put it in the dungeon, into the portal. It doesn't really do anything, but this is worth points every time they go in there. So what I want to do is I want to move towards the dungeon. We only get 3 in this particular effort, so I'm going to go here for the potion. Let me just see if there's potions. See, there's nothing here with really potions. Gems. So I might go up here. Yeah, I'll take this potion here. Or the 2 swords might be more. Yeah, there's really nothing compelling to make me want to go to the go here. There's 2 potions up here. I should have done this first because there's no battles on the first. That was a mistake, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this last guy. I do have that gold to use, so I'm going to go here. I am going to take this potion. I'm going to put that here. And then I am going to, the ghost is going to do his turn. Now normally this would trigger a battle, but because it's the first turn, there is no battle. And there is a reminder that says it should trigger a battle, but first turn, no. Next one, we're going to go here to the dungeon. We are going to explore. Now I'm going to shuffle them really quick. Oh, they should be shuffled. Hopefully they're shuffled automatically, but anyway, we're going to do that. And we're going to pop this right down here. So we're near the dungeon. And you can see it automatically populated that. I'm going to hit the... So that's the first thing. The next thing I can do is I'm going to look at what's in the dungeon card. I really would like to continue up the track of where I am, which is this white one. But it's 2 scrolls, which is okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll use my gold here. And I'm just going to put that up there. And I'm going to use my scroll. I'm just going to put that up there too for my 2 scrolls. And I'm going to take this top card for the 2 scrolls. Now normally what happens is in the game we're going to pop me up to the next level because I've taken this card, which makes me... I am actually going to slot this into here, which gives me a little bit more on the resource side. And then I'm going to burn a card. So let's just say I'm going to burn... let's burn the yellow card. And we're just going to put that up there. Well, that's going to be a tough one. Oof. Brutal, as you can see. That is the end of my turn. The ghost is going to do his turn. Again, that's worth points at the end. Again, it does not trigger a battle. At this point in time, I need to regroup. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back this guy. I'm going to get a hammer and a potion. So I'm going to come back up here. Pretty dizzying. Where is it? Okay, there's the hammers. A hammer. And you can see it's going to upgrade over there. There's a hammer. There is a potion. You can see down here it's a 2. I am going to pull back the next guy. Now, order is somewhat important here. But in this case, I'm going to grab a scroll. Which is going to give me a scroll. And then on the third one, I'm going to summon. So we're definitely going to summon. Let's just take a look at this. You can see the different levels. So we're going to look at what I have here. I've got 2 and a sword. I think I'm going to bring my warrior in. So I'm going to take 2 hammers and a sword just to get my warrior out, because he rolls additional die if I have a tool. So we're going to have to get another tool in here. So we're going to get that. We're going to summon him, and that is the end of my turn. Everybody is going to regroup onto my board. And we're ready for the next turn. As you can see, now the ghost is going to take his turn. They haven't called back, but we've got another dungeon guy here. These are worth points. So he's got like 6 points coming. And then I start again. Now, we will start to trigger battles. So I purposely stayed down here to stay in the dungeon area, because dungeons are going to be super important. So I am going to take my first guy, and I really want to get a tool. So we're going to go here. And we are going to take this. And we are going to trade it in right away for a tool. That is a free action. So I'm just tossing it up there. Going to take a tool. It's good. It is the ghost's turn. You can see the ghost has moved. This is getting ridiculous, because now this is so many points. What I could do is go up here and trigger a battle with this monster. He's going to rush in. To pull these off, these guys do rush in as per the rules. So I am going to take my warrior, and I'm going to go into this. I'm going to move this guy into my tray so that we can keep track of that. Now the rules, because this is now, we did our first recall, so we were on the glory track. We're going to move this monster, which is which guy here? Oh, the Death Reaper. Okay, well, additional units may not join the battle, so these guys actually don't. So I am pretty much on my own here. So I'm going to roll 3 dice to his 4 dice. So there's his 4 dice. 5, 4, 4. And I'm going to roll my 4 dice. My 3 dice, sorry. I do have a sword. No, I don't. I spent my sword. Yes, I could get one, but I think I'm okay. I'm going to take 3 dice. We'll roll them over here. So I have a 6. I actually beat the monster, which is kind of cool. So I can go up on the glory track or raise myself 1. I'm going to go up the glory track. This guy is dead, so we're just going to put him on this card. He may come back later. And we're going to go up 1 on the glory track, which basically gives me 2 points. And I am on the board. Woohoo! And it's the ghost's turn. Up. The ghost summoned his dragon, which is good. He's still away from me. Oh, no. He's going to trigger a battle. Now, I could rush in here. I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's just see. He's going to get 3 dice to my 1 dice. Okay. I'll just grab my dice here. Put them back over here. He gets 3 dice. He's going to roll 3 dice. 6. So unless I basically roll a 6, I'm pretty much pooped. I like getting a good roll here. 1. Yeah, so guy is going off to the underworld. I will get 1 sword as per the rules because I lost. and then it's my next turn. So I don't think I have enough to build a dwelling, do I? If I turn in, yeah, I do actually. If I turn that scroll in, I could build a dwelling here. It's sometimes worth building a dwelling early, though it won't give me much in the way of, actually what I'm going to do is go here first. That's going to give me my two, give me that. Let's see what the ghost does. You can see he's got quite a long turn going here. Actually, with one, I could build a dwelling and go up on the night one. That might be worth it. So I got one guy left. So we will go here. We'll, in this case, I hate spending that tool, but that's okay. I'm going to spend the tool. I'm going to build a dwelling. And I'm going to go one up on that track there. Which is that track. So we're there, which is good. So we have used up all our guys. So next is going to be a recall. So I'm going to go do ghost turn. So they have regrouped, and you can see that they got a, if we come over here, they did get a buttload of victory points. But it's my turn now, and so I'm going to recall. I have two guys to recall because, as you know, I did that. So we're going to wind up having to, so we're going to bring this guy back, and we're going to place him here so we can get a tool and another potion. So in good shape for a dungeon dive next turn. And then we're going to take our worker back. We're going to go up here, and we're going to spend 3 resources to do this. So I'm going to keep that. So I'm going to turn this in for a scroll for 1 resource. I'm going to use a potion for a 2nd resource, and I'm actually going to use a card. This one's a tougher one. I'm going to use a card and discard that for resource. Because it uses a treasure chest here, as you can see, I can use a resource. And then I will bring a new worker in there. That is the end of my turn. These guys come up. This guy comes up. Did I forget a guy? No, he's under the thing. Oh yes, and the guy that's in the, he does not get, he gets returned. There we go. It is the ghost's turn. As you can see, if we look at his board, he automatically collects his tokens too, which is kind of neat. Sad, but neat. So we want to do we want to get to dungeon dive. We're going to need, we really want to continue up these kinds of tracks that we're big on. I don't know if we can get 4 scrolls or not. What do we have for scrolls here? We got 3. So the first thing we're going to do, I think, is we're going to come I think we'll come here. and take that as a resource. As you can see, that one just came up, but that's okay. The ghost is going to take his turn. Up, we're going to trigger a battle. It's a one-on-one battle. I do have a sword if I want to spend it, but I don't. So I'm just going to take my one die and his one die, roll it, and I lost. So off I go to the underworld. He is going to go up on the glory track for 2 points. 1, oops, 2. And I get a sword, which I'll just grab from here. And it's my turn again. So we're starting to build up some nice resource. There is a limit of 5, so I am going to take my worker now. I could come back here now and get those 2 scrolls, but we're going to come here. I think we're going to grab those 2 other potions. We're going to turn it in for 2 potions. Why not? Just because it's taking up spot. I have one here. Or if you're lazy like me, just do that. There we go. The ghost is going to take his turn. He builds a dwelling all at once and takes the resource. Okay. I really don't. I could trigger a battle here. I don't think I have a tool though. I do have a tool. So actually I am going to take my warrior and we're going to go here. Now he is going to get an extra dice because of that. I'm going to take these 2 scrolls though. So I am going to get 3 dice. 1, 2, I think that's his dice. 3 plus the extra for having a tool. And he's going to get 2 because he has the dwelling and himself. The ghost does not count, so I'm going to roll the dice. Let's go for something kind of nice. A 6-4. So as long as he doesn't roll a 6-5, we're going to be good. 4-2, he loses. Now the disadvantage of that is he does get points when he goes to the underworld as well. At the end of his turn when he regroups. Okay, it is the ghost's turn. He went to the mill up there. That doesn't actually trigger a dwelling. It's a card that triggers the dwelling. Now I am going to take my last guy and we're going to go here. And now we're going to take a tile. This is a monster tile. I think we'll just put it out here. As you can see, it auto-populates with the monster. It's that guy. Ooh, he's scary. This beast here. We'll just put him there. Just so that he's close by. And then I'm going to look at what we can buy. Now we really would like to go up on the this white track, and you can see he's climbing this track and he's right behind here. So might want to get something that's okay. We have 3 scrolls, though I would rather go up here. After activating the attached card once, you may use a second card to activate the attached card a second time. So you can actually activate something twice. That's pretty good. And we're on that track, and we have something. So I think we're going to go after the Aurora. It is 3 scrolls, of which we have 1 scroll. But we have 2 scrolls here. So we're going to drop that up here. We're going to drop that up there. That's going to let me buy this. which I'm going to attach to basically this card. And lets me go back up one on here because we do want to stay ahead. And if we can buy something on the dark side, we will. Let's just go take a look. We need 2 tools. Two tools. We only have one. We really don't have anything we can use here, so that's not really going to work for us. That's not a bad one, but I don't have 3 more scrolls. I think what we're going to do is we're going to burn one. I think we're going to burn this one. See what. Actually, 2 tools here. Do I have tools? I only have 1 tool. Okay, so we're going to burn this one to get. We're just going to burn the dark guy. I'll turn this over. Actually, we'll have to go after some tools. But this has been good because now I can activate this twice, which means that should give me a fair amount of resources. He's going to take his turn. Source of 4. It is my turn. I don't know if I have any more guys. I do not. So it's time to sort of roll back. I've got 3 guys in an underworld. Again, everything is important here. We might be able to get the wizard out actually. So let's pull back this guy. And we're going to put him here. And we're going to get a tool. And a potion. We really don't need to activate this guy a second time at this point. We will pull this guy off. And we will put him here. And we'll do 2 potions and a scroll, which we have here. So we'll take a that. We use that as the scroll. And 2 potions. 1, 2, which allows us to summon this guy. Lastly, we'll bring this guy back. And we want a lot of tools, right? So I'm going to activate it again to get another hammer and potion. And that is my turn at this point. Everybody has been activated. So we're going to pull him, him, and this guy's coming back from the underworld. And the ghost is going to take his turn. Do I have 2 potions? Actually, I do. So actually, I've triggered that. It's a time warp. We'll just put that up here. I only get a victim. Oops, sorry. For each potion, typically you have 2 potions and 1 in my supply. Actually, I should have did that before, but I have 4. It's not bad. So I'm going to come over here, get 4 points. 3, 4. And then let's check this other one. 2 scrolls in my supply. No, I do not. I do not. Okay, so we are ready for the next turn. We've done our rollback turn. The ghost is going to take his turn. He puts his dragon out, and we're ready to start again. I do want to get back to the there's lots of good stuff with hammers this time. So we really would like to get something interesting here. This would be a good one, but I don't have 3 scrolls. I don't have any scrolls, and I don't think there's any scrolls showing. I could go there. That's kind of a weak move. I could take 2 resources, including cards, and trade them in, but I'm going to have to battle the dragon. There's a scroll there. I don't mind going here. So I'm going to take my warrior. And we're going to go here. I am taking this. And then we're going to move this guy over here. He gets 4 dice. 4 monster dice. So we're going to roll those real quick. We have a 6 and a 6. I don't really hold up much for that. I only get 3 to roll 3 dice. I don't think it's worth battling, adding an extra dice. Oh, actually 4 dice because of the, do I have a tool? Check my bag. Yes, I have tools. So we're going to run. I don't think I'm going to hold off here. I'm going to roll double 6s. I am not. I am going off to the underworld. I will get a sword. And it's the ghost's turn. You can see he's just done his turn. We haven't triggered a battle anything. He should be coming up close to a should be coming up close. He does trigger a battle because this guy is going to rush in. So what's going to happen is he's going to rush in. And he's going to rush in. So he's going to have 4 dice, and he's going to have 1. The dragon is worth 3, 4, 5, because he has a dwelling of 6. So he's actually going to have, everybody's rushing in. So he's going to have his max of 6 to 4 dice. So he's going to actually roll 6 to 4. His highest is a 655. The monster. 4/4. So the monster is going to die a horrible death. And he's going to go up on the glory track, which he already did, because he always goes up on the glory track according to the rules. It is my turn, and you can see. I think we'll stop there, but this I think gives you a good general idea of how well this script works, especially in ghost mode. This is a really fun game to play. I recommend Tabletop Simulator if you don't already own it. You can buy it off of Steam. It runs 20 bucks, but I think there's a sale right now. So you can check it out on Steam, Steam-powered games. There's plenty of other games. If you want to have a look at what's out there, let's just go back to the main menu real quick. We're going to create, just to show you all the games that I've got. If we go into the workshop, you can see the number of games that I've played and fooled around with. Some relatively new things. There's Black Angel. There's Black Angel Scripted. Clank. If you're looking for some older games, Core Worlds. Dice Thrones, though that's just a limited kind of version. Arkham Horror, if you're a lazy guy like I am. Plenty of games to sort of scroll through. You can see Maximum Apocalypse, Zombicide, Energy, Empire, things like that. I highly recommend this game. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this video.